All year long, this team has been disrespected. Jalen Hurts not being the MVP. Haason Reddick not even being mentioned as Defensive Player of the Year. Brandon Graham not being mentioned as Comeback Player of the Year. Kept going into games. Disrespected. The 49ers basically was favored at 2.5. Oh, but now you want to put us as favorites. Now you want to put us as favorites. It's too late, man. We already know we the underdogs. We already know what it is. The Philadelphia Eagles are about to win another chip. That's 2 in 5 years. Let's talk about it, y'all. Yo, that. A-G-L-E-S.
Eagles! Eagles!
Say fly, Eagles, fly.
Fly, Eagles, fly. Fly, Eagles, fly.
Right. Let me give you a name and see if you know about this man. Haason Reddick.
I'm not gonna lie. I don't know the Eagles like that.
You gonna know him on tomorrow. And tomorrow night after the game, you gonna say, "Damn, Philly Fresh told me about this dude."
What's his name? Hold on. What's his name?
Haason Reddick.
All right.
Haason Reddick. 16-sack Haason Reddick. That's who he is.
Well, I'm gonna tell you. I predict.
Let me tell you something. He's the only man to play on 3 different teams and had double-digit sacks on all 3 of those teams, landing in the Philadelphia Eagles' lap. And I'm going to tell you, he is going to be in Brock Purdy's lap all game long. Number 7. Number 7. That ain't Mike. When you see number 7 flash across your screen, that ain't Michael Vick. Yo, that man, you know what it is. You know what it is. Your boy Philly Fresh, aka the General reporting for duty. Listen, if you have not done it, make sure you hit that sub button right down there. There it go. Yes, and also it is a bell next to let you know when I put up all this flavor, man. Notification gang, what's going on? Yo that. And also, last but not least, please make sure you hit that like button for your boy. The more people get to see this, however the algorithm works, more people get to see me, and more people get to see the merch, man. Yes, the link will be in the description. Just press more. It'll come right up for you. And you just go right to the link, man. Make sure. And also, sharing is caring. Come on, man. It's a share button. Share it to everybody, man. Fresh fact of the day. Fresh fact of the day is shout out to Ike Reese. I mean, he's been doing this for the last, I want to say 5 years when we went on the Super Bowl run. And this is really that all need to be said.
Victory!
What else can we say? What else can we say? This is Victory Monday, and we're going to talk about some things that happened in the 49ers games, and we're going to talk about the upcoming match against our old coach, Mr. Andy Reid. Let's get right into it. All right. First of all, Haason Reddick. Haason Reddick has been the player of the playoffs so far. I mean, when you look at it, he has set the tone. And this is what I told this guy. Shout out to him for even coming on, because people, even fellow content creators don't want to come on with me. It's a lot of reasons why y'all don't see the opposite content creators come on, because they know I smoke things. So they leave me alone. But this guy, I know he really didn't do his homework on who I was. He didn't even do his homework on who the Eagles was. But shout out to him for coming on the page. And he was a man of his word. He commented and said, y'all got to win, yada, yada, yada. Shout out to you, brother. But that's what I've been saying. I told him, when you see a number 7 flash across your screen with an Eagles jersey on, that ain't Mike Vick. He might look as fast, but that ain't him, because he's coming after the quarterback. And this man has been setting the tone this whole playoffs. He really been setting the tone really the whole year, but not like in the playoffs. We're getting his best play in the playoffs. When you look at it, what he did against the Giants in the first drive, you come out and then you do what you do against the 49ers in the first drive. Sacks, fumble recoveries, making fumbles. I mean, this dude is all over the field. They can't stop him. I don't know what Kansas City is going to do. But let me tell you something. Don't have no tight ends trying to block this man. I don't know what the 49ers were thinking. They got too confident. That's what it was. Kyle Shanahan thought his scheme was going to work against anybody. We are not anybody, especially when it comes to the defensive line. He thought that was going to work. Him chipping and putting a tight end on Haason Reddick. Man, that's barbecue chicken right there. You better stop. You see what he do to right tackles. Why would you? You know what? I'm glad he did. And I hope Andy Reid think that he could do the same thing. I love what Kelsey over there for Kansas City. I love what he brings to the table. But he ain't blocking on Haason Reddick. He is not blocking on Haason Reddick. So you try to put Kelsey out there, he gonna be barbecue chicken. Okay? Just like Reddick can't cover Kelsey. But he can block him. All right, let's get into some other things. I understand people looking at the quarterback and they're saying, well, he didn't put up 150 yards and yada, yada, yada. Didn't have to. You put up 38, you put up 31 points by running the football. This is the playoffs. Win by any means necessary. I don't need my quarterback throwing for 500 yards in the Super Bowl and losing like a guy like Tom Brady. I don't need that. I need him to do what is necessary and to not turn over the ball. And that's what has been happening. This team has been dominant. They are relying on the defense. And a lot of people was giving Jonathan Gannon smoke. And yes, I was too. But when he has his four horses, I don't know what offense can put up more than 25 points on his defense. I don't know. Now, the Kansas City Chiefs, they just put up 23 on the Bengals defense. We are not the Bengals. We are not the Bengals. We are not the Bengals. I like what their defense brings to the table. Eli Apple, he can't hold no water to anybody in our secondary. Anybody. And that's including a guy like Marcus Epps and probably Reed Blankenship. Trying to tell you, this is going to be something that Kansas City has not seen all year. Now, it's going to be something that we haven't seen all year, the play of the quarterback of Patrick Mahomes. Now, we done seen him last year. We done seen him before. We seen monsters before. We get it. We understand it. The loss of Tyreek Hill and his quarterback, his wide receiver play is not scary. Now, Travis Kelce, he's the guy you got to plan for. He's the guy Vontae Maddox is going to have his workout cut out for him. Point blank period. I'm glad he's back. Vontae Maddox, C.J. Gardner, I don't want to see no linebackers on him. I love what Kaiser White brings to the table, but Kaiser White cannot do what Avonte Maddox and the rest of those guys by sticking with Travis Kelce. This defense also has to understand, Jonathan Gannon, you have to understand that there are going to be unscripted plays just like it is on our side. It's going to be times, and we've seen it in the AFC Championship. It's going to be times to where though the play is supposed to go to the right, Patrick Mahomes, he scrambles, and now the play is going to the left. But here's what I can say. Our pass rush is way better than that. You're not going to get that much time. Unless he runs back like he always... Here's the thing that he's going to do a lot. He's going to run back 20 yards. Because he understands he is faster than a lot of defensive ends. So he's going to run back 20 yards. The secondary just got to hold their ground. Got to hold their ground. Keep your eye on the quarterback, but also make sure that you got a hand and you can feel where the player is going. You put a hand on him, if he go right, you know where he's going. then you follow the quarterback eyes. I think that touchdown to Scantlin, that was close to a pick. That was a dangerous throw. Shout out to him, he got it through. We're gonna do some more breakdown. I'm gonna be showing y'all why we are the more dominant and more physical team, and we could take it to them. I don't care if Jalen Hurts only throws 100 yards in the Super Bowl. We can run the damn football. We can run it down your throat, and we can have you looking at the sideline like, yo, we got to hurry up and catch up. We got to catch up because now it's 14-0. And this defense just goes and eat. Once this defense gets a lead, it's over. It's over. Let me know what y'all think in the comments. Y'all already know. Stay Philly. Stay fresh, y'all. Yo, that. It's a Philly thing, man.